Good afternoon and happy lunchtime, everybody. Just welcoming everybody back into the LTL True Crime Podcast. We're here on this Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday afternoon, December 12th, 2023. And I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully, break in a little bit here on lunchtime. I've had this stream planned, but I haven't either bigger, not that this is not big, but I have some really big news tonight that will be breaking on the regular 8 o'clock show. I may actually bounce that down and do a little bit earlier tonight because we have a lot to go through, but there's going to be a lot of breaking news tonight on the night show. But I was startled a little bit. This came across in my feed the other day, and Judge Caprio from Caught in Providence is really sick. And I was just really touched by the video and really sad. And I wanted to bring some awareness to this because I'm sure everybody has seen his viral videos. I mean, I think he's been doing well. He retired in uh, 2019, and Cotton Providence, I believe, ran for like 2 decades. And it all started, from what I understand, it all started just with someone bringing a camera into traffic court. And it got really popular. I think it was first on public access TV. And then obviously a big sponsor came in, picked up the network, and started kind of turning this into a full-blown production. It's still in syndication. I know that. But it's just really sad, because we really got to know this judge, and he's a very, very fair judge. And, his title is the nicest judge in the world. It's really, really sad. But we'll go over this today. We'll read through a little bit of some of the news articles, and then we're actually going to play the video. And it's so touching, and it's really hard to not cry when you watch this. And I'm even getting choked up a little bit right now. But Judge Frank Caprio is really, really sick, and it's just not good. It's not good. I want to go up here and just pull this up. Carrie H in the chat. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you for being here. My top mod, one of my best friends lately. Thank you so much for being here. Amanda in the chat. Ron's here checking out. He says the judge seems to be a good dude. Amanda says she loves this judge. Isaiah in the chat. What's going on? What's up, Isaiah? How you doing, brother? Otto is saying he's a personal friend of mine, and he's asking for prayers for his health. He's battling cancer. He's such an amazing judge, but he's also a huge family man and loves his entire family. And I'm so sorry to hear about you and your friend. And we wish Judge Caprio, obviously, the best. We really do. And it's going to be hard for me to watch the video. If you haven't seen it, it's crushing. And you can see it's crushing him. And to me, when I watch it, and I don't like to say things like this, but maybe you're feeling the sense of this too, is that he hasn't come to terms yet, and it's just, it really seemed like it took the wind out of him. And it's just really, really sad. And we'll get to that. Lance says he's such a good man, a good judge. Yeah, it's really going to be heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. It really, really is heartbreaking. Todd's jumping in. He said, watched him a bunch, hate it, and I'm praying for him. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate that. And thank you for being here, on this lunchtime. So let's pull up an article here from the New York Post. We always like to quote where we're getting our information from. So we'll go down here below, and it says, beloved TV judge Frank Caprio, diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, asked for prayers in an emotional plea. Oh, gosh, I'm already getting choked up. A beloved Rhode Island traffic judge known for his unique, caring personality in the courtroom asked for prayers as he revealed he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Judge Frank Caprio, 87, star reality show Caught in Providence. Oh, man, I'm choking up. Said he wasn't feeling good. Whew, it's hitting me bad. Around the time of his birthday in November, and he went for a medical exam. The report was not a good one, Caprio said in a video shared earlier this week. I've been diagnosed, I've been diagnosed with cancer of the pancreas, which is an insidious form of cancer. Caprio shared he's doing okay, thanks to the medical treatment he's been receiving, and he was praying their services would help him. I'm being treated by the wonderful team of doctors at both the Rhode Island and Dana-Farber Cancer Institution in Boston, Massachusetts. He said, I pray to God to guide the thoughts and the hands of, cool, man. in the hands that are treating me. And you're gonna see a photo here, the judge, getting treatment and just complete sadness on his face. And, I'd love to play some of his clips, but I think I would get whacked with, uh, what do they call that? A copyright. So I really seek, I tell everybody, really seek out, watch some of, Judge Caprio's, uh, Caught in Providence. If you haven't seen that, it's really heartwarming and it's funny, and he has such personality and such humor. And the thing that I really love about him, he's always wearing his Movado watch. And the thing that's very cool about Movado to me is I worked for that company for almost 16 years. And it's a very beloved Swiss brand, and I have never seen him not wear that watch. And you can tell that he really, really loves that watches, and watches connect with me because it shows, and I don't want to be ironic here or cheesy, but it does show this true test of time, and it does show the true test of history. When you got that watch, the things that you've been through with that watch, and how long you've had it. And our lives are based on time. And we only have so much of it here, and we have to make the best of it that we can now and in the moment. And I urge people, you all have the power inside of you to be great. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you cannot be great. And hearing his story about his father was amazing. I was going back and watching an episode that Judge Caprio was talking about his father, and it was brought up in court. This mother was there supporting her daughter on a traffic violation, and she said, "Judge, I want to talk to you a little bit about your father. He used to come around in my neighborhood and delivered milk. His father came over from Italy, an immigrant, and was a fruit peddler, and then along went on to be a delivery guy delivering milk. And he always said that the company was very stern about, you make sure that people pay. If they haven't paid for in 2 weeks, then they're not going to get milk delivered. And he used to go out of his way and take money out of his pocket, because he said that if there's kids at the house, I will never stop delivering milk. I will always make sure the milk gets there. And he became a very beloved man. And you can see that it touched Judge Caprio when this mother was talking about it. It was just such a sweet story, and such a great man. And I think a lot of that from his father was passed down inside him. And it's just really, really sad. It's a sad situation. I'm sure that we've all had someone, or maybe ourselves, have been touched by cancer, or have known someone that has been touched by cancer. Cancer is an awful disease that touches millions and millions of people throughout the world. And it's horrible. It's really, really horrible. So let's do this. I want to pull up um, I just want to pull up Judge's website, and it's so great. And these beautiful photos of him, Frank Caprio, the nicest judge in the world. Since going viral in his unconventional judicial style, Judge Frank Caprio has captured hearts around the world with his compassion and deeply human interactions inside and outside of the courtroom. And it gives you a little bit of his family background here, being raised uh, in Rhode Island, in Providence, his whole life. And he's really a staple of Rhode Island and Providence, and such a great man. So it says here, I'll just do this really quick. He served as a Providence Municipal Court judge since 1985. His court was worldwide due to his top-rated national syndicated TV show, Caught in Providence, which was nominated for a Daytime Emmy Award in 2021. Judge Caprio also served 10 years as chairman of Rhode Island Board of Governors for Higher Education, which is governing body of University of Rhode Island College, and Community College of Rhode Island. I mean, someone that is just truly imbrued in the culture of Rhode Island. I feel like I think as I've gotten older, and where my position is in Massachusetts or Rhode Island, I don't say I'm a Rhode Islander, but I spend a lot more time in Rhode Island. I enjoy Rhode Island a lot more. as far as Providence. I love Providence. It's a very easy city to get in and around. I grew up in Providence, going back to all the clubs that we used to hang out with in the early 90s and 2000. I feel very connected to Providence. I played in many of the clubs there. And, I'm kind of Providence through and through. I'm very close there. It's a beautiful state. And it's got beautiful beaches and some really beautiful people there. And Frank Caprio, Judge Caprio, is definitely one of them. So let's do this. And again, if you want to go check out his website, let me just go back here. If you want to check out his website, I'll bring that back up. Actually, I'll just drop a link to his website. If you want to check his website out, you can. That's his website here. And I just want to pull up the video that he made via his YouTube page. And let's play that. Everybody get a tissue ready, because this is not an easy one.
In your own way.
We just go back.
I would ask each of you in your own way to please pray for me.
Ugh.
One of the happiest days of the year for me is my birthday. And recently, I celebrated my 87th birthday. And I just received so many wonderful messages.
I don't know what happened here. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it didn't.
People all over the world. This birthday is a little different than any other I have ever had. Quite recently, I was not feeling well. I received a medical examination, and the report was not a good one. And so I have been diagnosed with cancer of the pancreas, which is an insidious form of cancer. I'm being treated by a wonderful team of doctors, both here in Rhode Island, Dr. Kadi, and at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, part of the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. I pray that God guides their thoughts and their hands in their treatment of me.
Ugh.
I know this is a long road, and I'm fully prepared to fight as hard as I can. One thing the people ask me is, what can I do for you? Well, first of all, I can't thank all of you enough for your friendship and your kind messages.
Ugh.
But I would ask each of you in your own way to please pray for me. I am in need of the power of prayer, which I believe, in addition to the medical treatment that I am receiving, is the most powerful weapon to help me survive this. Just knowing you were keeping me in your thoughts means the world to me. So thank you for all of your past messages. Thank you for your loving support. And please remember just a small prayer. I'd really appreciate it.
Ugh. Whew. So I ask you, if you can, when you go to bed tonight, or if right now you're in this moment, Please send some prayers to Judge Frank Caprio. He needs your prayers. And our prayers here at the LTL True Crime Podcast are with you, Judge Caprio. You are a great man. You've accomplished so many great things, and you're going to fight, and you're going to get through this. We promise. Yeah, pancreatic cancer is not good. We know Michael Landon, Patrick Swayze, some other, some famous Hollywood people of their times. And yeah, Judge Caprio needs a lot of prayers right now. So my friends, look, I know we deal with a lot of tough topics here on LTL True Crime, and we deal with blood and guts and just all things that sometimes are not good. But I needed to bring this forward. This really touched my heart when I saw it, and I just wanted to get that out there and let everybody know. So if you can, if you do, in whatever way, whatever God that you serve, whatever God that is your God, send some prayers to Judge Caprio because he needs them. So he will be in my prayers. Definitely be in my prayers. I think that's going to really wrap up today's afternoon show. It was going to be a really short show. And what I wanted to let everybody know while you're in here, I know I don't really have a lot of people in here because it is lunchtime. It's a work day. But I want to let you all know tonight is going to be a huge night for LTL True Crime Podcast. I'm going to break a huge case and unlock a lot of truth and cut down a lot of conspiracy tonight. So keep an eye out in a few hours for the tile. It will be up and I will see everybody. I'm probably going to start a little bit earlier than 8:15 tonight, maybe closer to like 7:30. And you are not going to want to miss the next 2, possibly 3 nights in a row here at LTL True Crime Podcast. We are going to be breaking something big. And Carrie's got it. Fire. It's going to blow the roof off YouTube. I promise you that. So keep an eye out for the tile. It'll be up soon. And I will see you all back in a matter of a few hours. Thank you for popping in on this quick lunch break. I know a lot of people at work. I hope you watch this back on replay, and please send out some prayers to Judge Frank Caprio, caught in Providence. Such a great man and lots of great stories, and check out his episodes. They're amazing. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I still have some work to do before tonight's stream. I hope everybody has an enjoyable afternoon. I will see you back this evening for something big. Talk to you later.